Okay, so it's the beginning of 2014, and where am I now? I'm doing kind of okay. It's a little late on a Thursday night. I spent a little bit, I've been working a little bit of overtime, but we'll get there. So, first things first, I did the comedy thing with some friends last weekend, and that overall went quite well. I ended up hanging out in Charlotte fairly late and ended up kind of crashing, but that's alright because I had kind of been halfway prepared to just kind of crash. So I came back up on Sunday after hanging out for a bit. Overall, we had a good time, and we talked about playing games sometime. Not sure when, but I could totally go for a game night. Other than that, I've been working. The work last week had a lot of vacation time because they kept closing early because people weren't answering the phones because it was Christmas. And yeah, who would have thought that people wouldn't answer their phones at Christmas time? So we didn't have many people, so they closed down early. And this week has been better. I've been tapped for a help us get back up on the ball kind of project. So yay! It's not a special project. It's just something. So I've been authorized to work extra hours, which this week it's officially just straight time because we had that holiday in the middle of the week, which was a nice day off, but it also means that all the extra hours I'm working are not extra hours, but it's really hard to complain about that when you have an actual day that you're getting paid for that you're not working. Yay. Yeah, I like to complain about my job, but it's actually not all that bad. Paid vacation, paid holidays? Sweet. This is the life I was looking for, right? Not quite. I'm not paid that much yet. But New Year's was nice. I ended up going to a New Year's party with a friend from work. He had thought that I was going to a different party, which is why he hadn't invited me sooner. So I ended up hanging out with him, and I mostly had a good time. I did trip over something and end up with skinned knees, which I haven't had in years because I don't normally trip all that much, and definitely not outdoors. Anyway, I was. I'm doing alright. I overall, I think I had fun. The comedy show was okay. I feel like it would have been funnier if I were more in like the general culture. A lot of the jokes I just didn't get, but there was a hilarious skit with Willy Wonka in it, or someone pretending to be Willy Wonka. You know what I mean. Anyway, what else has been going on? Yeah, I'm working overtime now. I'm authorized to work it until we get things caught up. So I'm putting in and I put in 3 extra hours this week, and that's just plain straight time. I've requested 5 hours next week. It's I'm not going to run myself completely ragged, but an extra hour is doable as long as I have nothing else going on. And I don't have all that much else going on right now. I did order myself some new magnets so I can make more progress on my windmill because I want to build a second prototype and measure it. I also bought some marble composition books for design journals because I can, because I wanted to put some of my ideas down on paper because one, I'm forgetful, and two, I've not been as inspired since I've not been constantly inundated with inspiration from college. So I want to get some of my ideas down while I can still remember them, and we'll see where we can go from there. I do have quite a bit of cardboard behind me that I've been working on breaking down. I did take all of my cardboard and put it in one spot, which is why that's such a big pile right now. But I have been breaking it down, and I can continue doing so off and on when I am bored and just want something to do. I've realized that this particular box, which I uh, rescued recently, actually will almost perfectly fit my marble composition books that I'm using for design journals. So I should have a little holder for them in the very near future. Just have to figure out where to put it. Speaking of where to put things, I also have a bookshelf that I need to get in here, but Can't figure out where to put it. The number one suggestion so far seems to be the closet, but that's not where I want to put it. But I may put something else in the closet. Anyway, it's great to see y'all, and I have plans for this weekend too. Gonna be hanging out with friends. Not quite sure what we're doing, but gonna do something. I'll see y'all.